Hey everyone, Brendan Lepan from Ray White MacArthur Group, and welcome to another instalment of the Lap Weekly Wrap. I'm coming to you here on location from one of my favourite go-tos, Dolce Salato in the Village Lane in Camden. Awesome coffee, great food, really good people. So in a huge week we had some amazing properties come to market, and probably the marquee listing was number 25, The Meadows in Kirkham. If there's any question as to whether or not there's still demand or buyers in the marketplace, this property answered the call. 37 inspections, we went live on Friday, huge open home, 18 groups through, and just a constant supply of quality inquiry that's coming through. People still want space and they want a good quality 1 acre, and this property represents outstanding value. We've got a guide of 2.2 to 2.3, and we're currently in negotiations with 3 qualified offers, so stay tuned on a fantastic result for that property. So we're in a bit of a change in the market and a bit of a shift in trends. During lockdown we saw almost every single listing being offered to the market as new to market with no price at all. And that was because the market was so compressed and stock was so tight. And there was literally a swing of maybe $100,000 to $150,000 between identical properties only weeks apart in the same suburbs. There was a huge surge in price, and obviously no owner wanted to cap themselves with price. We're still seeing properties being launched as new to market, but if we don't execute a sale at the right price under competition without a price, we're quickly using that market feedback to then put an accurate price point on the property to ensure that we get good competition levels and we keep our days on market tight for our vendors, making sure that we ensure the best possible result sooner in the campaign than later in the piece. So it's a big week for the Sydney property market. We've got the upcoming federal election, first one in 3 years, and traditionally the market does stagnate a little bit. And we've already started to see the market move in, I guess, a different transitioning period about 6 or 7 weeks ago. It'll be a very interesting outcome to see what happens from this federal election, and also what happens on the first Tuesday in June with interest rates. I just want to congratulate some of our amazing vendors, Leo and Jacinta at number 8B Test Circuit. Property went under conditional for a $950,000 result, which is a super result for a 4-bedroom Torrance title duplex in Oran Park. Also to Andriana, our lovely vendor there at number 3 Linen Place in Mount Annan. After we had a bit of a false start with one of the buyers pulling out, we went unconditional at a fantastic result within the price guide for Andriana and her family. We also saw number 17 Healy Avenue in Gregory Hills, that big beautiful 2-storey Vogue home. Amazing vendors, really great referral client, and I'm super happy that we could go under contract. An out of area buy that we plucked from our database, one of the underbidders on a property at an auction in Bardia, so it shows that importance of buyer databasing and making sure that we're not just relying on the open home for traffic. And also a big congratulations to my vendor Lisa at number 11 Baronia in Mount Annan. Went on the market on Friday, we had a massive response, had 13 groups at the open, another 7 inspections by appointment from our database. We went under contract in the middle of the range at 1.1. It really does show how important presentation is. She presented it perfectly, gave us amazing access to the property, and we executed the result. I sold the property to Lisa almost 10 years ago, and that's my second transaction with her. So really happy that we could nail the result, and I'm looking forward to seeing her with her next chapter in life. And lastly, I just want to touch on what has been everywhere in the media. I'm over it, I'm sure everyone is over it, the federal election. Who's going to get in, ScoMo or Albo, who cares? Look, let's get it out of the way, let's move on so that the property market can continue without any excuses. Yes, there'll be interest rate changes, all the rest of it. Hopefully we just have a nice stable government, we can get some policy through, and the market can just keep travelling. So that is the Lap Weekly Wrap. Stay tuned, look after yourself and your family, and we'll see you next week.